G'day, you beautiful, awesome people, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution for the Nintendo Switch. And at the current time, we are up to day 7 or 8. I can't remember what the countdown really went off, if it started the day after I uploaded on a Saturday, which means it would technically on a Sunday, which if it is, then it's been a week since this marathon started. If that's not the case, and I started the countdown from the Saturday, which normally gets uploaded on, then it's a week and a day since this marathon started. It's so confusing. I kind of did this so last minute, which is kind of good and bad because it's spontaneous, but at the same time because I am currently in Singapore, and while I was bulk recording for the fact that I'm in Singapore meant that it was kind of really sprung on me at the time, and I was like, oh, the marathon's supposed to have started, so this is where we are. And by the way, it's like a day before I actually leave Singapore, so I'm probably already asleep at the moment, or I'm awake, one of the two, waiting for, or at the airport, waiting to go back to Australia. Fun fact, because be like, no, it wouldn't be, no, yeah, I think I am. Pretty sure I am. I'm pretty sure I'd be at the airport waiting to go back to Australia. Anyways, that's a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. Let's actually get into the episode. So in the previous episode, we went up against Bakura in the semi-finals of the... Is it semi-finals? I can't remember whereabouts it was in regards to where it is in the anime. But we battled Bakura on top of Kaiba's blimp. And we're actually nearing the end of Season 2 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, now that I think about it. And I completely even was oblivious to that when I recorded the last episode. So, I actually derped. I just realized it, because I looked at my deck edit and I was like, oh wait, I was actually supposed to look through my Red Eyes deck and kind of verify the last couple of cards that I needed to get, because the recipe that I'm looking at to kind of base this particular deck on says it's a 50 card deck. But in my mind, with the current rules, because this recipe and all the info I'm reading off for Red Eyes decks is pre-link cards. Therefore, that particular deck could spam out fusion cards, X-Seeds, Synchros, and all that. But in Link Evolutions, or the Link Summoning, I can't do that because I'm not running a Link card in this deck, and I don't know if there is a particular Red Eyes Link card. As far as I'm aware, no there isn't, because otherwise this deck would have spat it out. Or, if there is, it's in the Vrains campaign, which I am far from doing at the moment, because we're doing these in chronological order. So obviously next will be GX, and then 5Ds, Zexal, Arc 5, and then Vrains. So having said that, it would mean that I don't particularly need 3 Claw of Hermos. I don't think I would need too many of these either. 2 I think is what I was going to run with anyways for Red Eyes Fusion, because technically, on the technicality at this point, the only fusion card that would apply to is Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, which I'm running probably 2 of anyways as just a backup in case one goes boom, as we see with my Supernaturalist in the Gravekeeper deck. And obviously, I might run 1 extra Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. But in regards to these ones, which work off Claw of Hermos, again, I might run 1 extra, a dupe, just to make sure, just in case one blows up and I do actually need that particular card. So I think maybe running 1 extra Claw of Hermos might be good. But other than that, I think everything else is kind of good. I mean, I know I need 2 more of these or something like that, and I've only managed to draw 1, which is really unfortunate. Blackstone of Legend, I think I need another 1 or 2 there, and I still need Summon Skull, because I need 2 more of these, so I need to open up Yugi's deck. But my whole point really to bringing up this whole topic at the moment is because while I'm away on Singapore, fun fact, to get from Australia to Singapore, from Western Australia anyways, to Singapore is 5 hours. So it's 5 hours up and back, which is 10 hours, meaning I have a lot of time to burn, and I was thinking I'm going to need something to do, so what I'm probably going to do is start grinding some jewel points, which means when I get back we can do a whole bunch of card openings, and maybe even work on the next deck, which I think is probably going to be a Dark Magician deck, since we have to open up Yugi's pack. So that might be what I'll probably do. So I'll have spared jewel points for that, and then we may even, depending on how much I grind, we could even go onto the deck after that, which would most likely be a Blue Eyes deck. So if that happens by the end of the original series, or by the end of this campaign, which is Yu-Gi-Oh!, we might even walk away with 4 decks. I was opening up Marik's, I think in my own game, thinking for like a Winged Dragon or Ra deck, but I don't know if that's going to actually succeed very well, so we might pass on that, and at the moment I'm not really too sure what's in Mai's booster pack. So yeah, that'd be cool. So that's what I kind of got in mind at the moment for like deck building. Next up we Dark Magician and finish it off with Blue Eyes. Then yeah, when we get into GX, we're gonna have some fun decks to actually use. So yeah, speaking of campaign, let's actually move on with, oh, this is actually the finale of Season 2, funny that, because then we go on to Season 3, we skip a whole bunch of shenanigans with Noah and the virtual world, and go straight on to Kaiba and Shiju after that, which is pretty sure is Season 3, and then, yeah, it's Yugi and Kaiba with their grandiest showdown. I couldn't even think of a word there, I just mind-blanked. Anyways, before we do continue on, I haven't got my glasses on. I have a bit of a bad habit of like not putting my glasses on now, and I've been wearing my glasses non-stop to do like graphic design, but when it comes to recording they just don't go on, which is bad, so I can read now. While everyone waited for the next duel to begin, Yugi returned to his room to rest. He was suddenly surprised by a man in robes who also wore a turban. His name was Shadi, and hold on, do we even explain who Shadi was? I can't remember. He first appeared after Pegasus was beaten by Yugi, and then the whole shenanigans with Bakura and Pegasus happened where Bakura steals Pegasus Millennium Eye and there's all shenanigans. I generally cannot remember if he was actually mentioned at that point of the story. If not, then this is the first we're hearing of him, which kind of sucks because Shadi is actually kind of a, you know, some sort of relevant character in regards to the end game of this series. Anyways, his name was Shadi and he explained that he came to provide Yugi guidance for the challenges that lay ahead. I am the guardian of the 7 Millennium Items. I am here because I sensed a disturbance in the mystic alignment once again. All 7 items are on board this vessel, as well as the 3 Egyptian god cards, which means all of the objects capable of saving and destroying the world are right here. Really? You sound so surprised, Yugi. You're wearing one of them, and then you've already seen the Millennium Rod, and you saw Bakura with the Millennium Ring. What other Millennium Items? There's a Shiju with a Millennium Necklace, and then Shadi brings his, and well, they actually don't know that Bakura's got Millennium Eyes. What other Millennium items is there? I've actually generally forgotten. I think I may have mentioned them all, but I've just generally forgotten. The Earth's safety rests with you, Yugi. Heed my words, if the wrong individuals were to gain control of any of the Millennium items or one of the Egyptian god cards, the results could be catastrophic. It nearly happened once before when Pegasus created jewel monsters. It did? But how? But look at the grin on Light Yugi's face. Could they have not animated him to be like, oh, the shock! What do you mean it's happened before, but how? It all began when Maximilian Pegasus first arrived in Egypt. He was searching for a method of reuniting with his lost love. His quest, why are they mentioning this? They don't need backstory. They don't backstory a lot of other things, and yet they backstory this, which has like, you know, very little relevance in regards to the story, but they decide to backstory the entire bloody game itself. I feel it's not like needed in this game. If they wanted to know the backstory of Jewel Monsters, watch the anime. Don't put it in the game. Oh man. Oh, this dialogue triggers me in so many ways. It, like, as I said, it leaves out context for other important things, you know, like how Joey got a hold of Jinzo. We don't mention that in any other way. We don't mention Shadi. I'm pretty sure we didn't mention Shadi at one other point, but yeah, it's just like, why not mention them, but then mention this, where if you really wanted to know how the whole backstory to it all was, go watch the original source. Anyways, back to like this whole campaign. His quest brought him to me, and I presented him with the Millennium Eye, for he was destined to possess it. Soon after, he discovered the origins of the ancient Egyptian shadow games. Pegasus became obsessed with these games and decided to dedicate his life to recreating them. During one of his early research trips to the ancient pyramids, Pegasus planned to locate the stones depicting the Egyptian god monsters he read about. So I guided Pegasus and his team of archaeologists to the underground chamber hidden beneath the desert sands. And after travelling by foot for many hours, our journey was over. Pegasus entered the dimly lit cavern chamber isn't the exact same thing. Anyways, as promised, I brought him to the ancient resting place of the Egyptian god tablets. Pegasus found what he came for, never knowing he was about to unleash devastating force like no other. Triumphant, Pegasus returned to America to design his cards based upon the images he found on the stones. He was destined to awaken the Egyptian god monsters, but he was not destined to control their powerful magic. Although Maximilian Pegasus completed the prototypes of the 3 Egyptian god cards, he immediately flew to Egypt to seal them in a tomb alongside the original carvings and spare the world their absolute power. And with the help of a Shizu, Pegasus sealed away the cards. Then Marik tried to steal them? Yes, and if he were to get his hands on all 3, the results would be devastating. I can assure you, Marik will never hold all 3 Egyptian god cards. My Pharaoh, it is an honor for me to be in your presence once again. I know that you will restore order to the world and put an end to this chaos just as you did 5,000 years ago. My complete faith lies in you. At that moment, the speaker announced all finalists must return to the main concourse, and Shadi vanished. The second duel was between Marik and Joey. Oh my dear lord, please have mercy on me. Since Odion was pretending to be Marik, Odion stood before Joey, ready to duel. Let's do this, Marik. It's time to duel and destroy you. Prepare for defeat. Don't count on it, Marik. I'm not scared of ya. And yeah, as I said, wing drag. Yeah, I'm so terrified of this deck that I'm praying to the Winged Dragon of Ra just does not demolish me by turn 3. Oh dear. I hate Joey's decks. How did he even get... Plot armor, I guess. He only got that far because of plot armor. His actual deck is garbage. Oh my god, this is hot garbage. Temple of Kings, so he needs that to do Circuit. I think the Beast of Circuit or something like that. Swamp Mirror. Fire was selected. Rock was selected. Is that for like tokens? No, it's an actual like card. Oh my lord, what is with this trap deck? I have Panther Warrior, which cannot attack unless I tribute 1 monster. What monsters, you ask? I don't have any, that's the point. I can send a monster to the graveyard with Foolish Burial, but you know, I don't have anything there. I'm gonna have to put that down, and then I could put this down, I guess, and then get like 2,500, but I have to tribute to even attack at that point. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to like end my turn. I mean, I could put that down to like save my life points, but I do have a trap to stop that. Oh my lord, there's so many things faced up on the field at the moment. But oh, I know what that does. That's like another, you know, pseudo monster. No. I could... Yeah, this is the thing. I actually wanted to wait, just in case. Yeah, this is what I was actually waiting for. And then I just do this, and I banish it. Oh, wait. Doesn't the temp... Oh, no, I think I just derped. I was like, hold on, in the back of my head, I didn't say it out loud, but I was like, I'm pretty sure it gets protected by the Temple of Kings. Or something's protecting, if not the Temple of Kings. I was like, that did not work. You can only... no, that's not protecting it. No, that's not protecting it. Tribute summon monsters you control cannot be targeted or destroyed. Oh no. Okay, so it wasn't Temple of Kings. I never checked this effect before I even activated my effect. Oh dear lord. What if we'd said in the past about me, like, reading card effects, and I can't target it for, like... Oh lord. Whoops, that was a bit of a oopsie doozy. I think I oofed. I think I oofed big time here. Can I restart? I think I'm just gonna restart because that was an oof. That's my fault. I didn't read. You know, I didn't use the 2 things on my face that's used to like seeing, and it also reads. So yeah, I think let's just do that again. Cause that was an oof. Oof. And yeah, that was bad. That was bad, that was bad. Alright, this time, do not let him sacrifice. And this... Oh, I actually have some monsters to use at least. I'm going first, aren't I? We'll put that down, and then yeah, we can put that down, and then we'll put set that, and end turn. Alright, let's see what he has in response to that. Probably a whole bunch of face-up monsters. Problem is though, as he plays that other card, then I can't target it. Oh, okay, Cells a Revealing Light. What do you want me to activate? Probably my Kunai? No, I don't want to activate Kunai just yet. Alright, 2 cards face down as well. I have Fairy Box. That's somewhat... Toss a coin and call it. If you call it right, the attacking monster attack costs 0 until the end of the turn. During ETF standby phases, pay 500 life points or destroy this card. It's a continuous. I actually didn't even know that. I thought it was just a one-time trap card. Okay. I can't attack. Should I put Rocket Warrior in attack? Probably should. I should probably actually summon that in attack position. I have Kunai with Chain in the back just in case. So I'm safe. No. No. I don't particularly want to change the position of Little Wing Guard. That's why it's in the potence, but I can't speak. So it's a light plant monster. Interesting. Yes. And now we'll give my Little Wing Guard a boost. I want both effects, so it puts it into defense and I gain 500 attack. And the other one was Skull Dice, so no. Why is it asking me to use Skull Dice? No. I was gonna say battle phase is over. Alright, so it's 3 cards down. Oh, because all monsters. Oh, all monsters. Alright. Attack and defense. That'll be handy if I can actually attack, but I can't at the moment, so that's bad. No. 1200 defense. We'll throw that down. Alright, cools. Oh, I thought holding on B stopped it. Maybe it's X. Nope. Nope. Alright, I can't actually like hold down a button to like completely stop that dialogue. I remember comments saying that I could, but it's not working. Alright, Landstar went rip. That's cool. Or maybe it did work. I actually held it down then. Bottomless trap hole. Yeah, I'll do that. No. I just gotta like make sure around the time that I actually want an effect to go off to let go. Alright, Swords Revealing Light, can that please go? Right, so I can attack now. I was just like, oh, there's another one! Another 3 turns of me not attacking. Alright, it actually does work. I was holding on B and I got no dialogue, or no, like, pop-ups this time. Okay, well, Graceful Charity can go down. I kind of want a tribute or some... Ah. Well, I got rid of Soul Release. Not Soul Release, Soul Exchange, so that's good, but bad for me because I kind of lost my draw power. Well, we can't do anything else. No. Another 2 turns where I can't do anything. Except hopefully draw something that I can go into. Alright, another card down. This is kind of a... at the moment. Hey, I can actually do something. What's this? Oh, I don't have Umi though. 1850. Well, it's a little bit better than this. It also gives me a little bit of extra. The problem is though, if he's got like Mirror Force, I don't even know at this point. I could go into it. 1800 defense is good, but offense is also good to keep those numbers. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna go into Little Wingard, get Retribute Little Wingard and go straight into Legendary Fisherman. And if I really get desperate, I guess I do have a fairy box in the back. Actually, I'm gonna just put down fairy box at this point, in case he does want to attack with some big numbers. Actually, I didn't even check. What's his... Oh, never mind. Forget I asked. The fusion deck's not worth checking half the time with Joey. Unless, of course, we got the Claw of Hermos by that point. Main phase 1. Oh, rats. Tiki Soul, what does that do? Oh, I just had the thing up. Special summon this card. It's an effect monster rock. 1000 attack, 1800 defense. This card is also still a trap card. While this card is an effect monster, it is another trap. If another trap card you control that is a monster would be destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or by card effect, and sent to your graveyard, you can set it in the spell and trap card zone instead. So you can kind of like undo that monster, trap into monster effect, I guess. Oh wait, it's a summon. I probably should have. Never mind. You want me to activate Skull Dice, most likely? You're going for an attack, weren't you? I know. Were you? Tiki Curse. Special summon this card. This card is... I kind of want to destroy that, so it's activated, so no. And I want it to summon. So that's a yes. And then I want Bottomless Trap Hole. And it was just so powerful that the software just crashed. Wow! Wow! I used Bottomless Trap Hole. It didn't banish the card. It just banished the actual game itself. Oh my lord! That was just too much for the game to handle. Man, oh man, that was like... I was actually genuinely wondering when that would happen. This game is prone to crashing like later on down the track when you got like a lot of monsters on the field and the AI actually has to generally think, but wow, that wasn't too much for the AI to handle and it just went boom. So I'm gonna go boot the game up again, so I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Wow, so that was an epic, I don't know, epic fail or epic saving my ass type of moment, but that definitely happened. As I said, I was kind of actually curious when the first crash would happen, and there we go. The game just was like, nope, bad move, just crash it, nope, just end it, yep. Alright, so a little bit of a better opening this time. I have gear freed the Iron Knight, which is a great lead. I also have Magical Arms, Shield. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls, except the attacking monster take control of the target until the end of the battle phase, and if you do, it is attacked instead. You proceed to damage calculation. Does that mean they take damage calc, or I still take the damage calc if I was to still lose some life points? Alright, that down, even though I know it's going to be prompting me all the time, but doesn't matter. And then I'm just going to do that for now. Alright, let's see how this goes. At the moment though, I particularly don't want to use Skull Dice. Gold Sarcophagus, that's a good card. Graceful Charity. I will admit though, Graceful Charity might be a little bit better than the Pot of Greed. Because technically Pot of Greed is a +1, because you got to use the card out of your hand and then you draw 2, so you're replacing the card that you... Wow, that's a full bloody... nearly full field there. And I was just so gobsmacked there that I just couldn't speak there for a second. man, I would love to summon Panther Warrior, but the fact that it is like... It's a 4-star monster balanced by the fact that it has the tribute to even attack, which is so annoying. Right, you down. Let's see what you got. Oh, Caterpillar Omen. Ugh. No. Judgment of Anubis. Oh, that's like a anti. I mean, if I had Battle Warrior up, well, I know what he's gonna have next is a trap card, not a monster. So he's gonna have an open field. But I generally cannot remember what Judgment of Anubis does. I'm pretty sure it's like a. Wait, I was gonna say, how is he attacking me? Tiki Soul. What have I got? He's in defense, so that's. I guess he only did battle phase just to activate. He's gonna go for like my. It's only to the end of the turn. What? Oh man, I have like a really hard decision here. I mean, I know how to definitely deal like a straight up 1800 damage. And then again, if he attacks me, I can easily just mirror arm shield him, I guess. Yes. And mirror arm shield instead. And then what I'm gonna do is do that one. Nope. Alright, so of course it's going to go back into its thingy-jiggy there, because if I did the defense monster, I'm not sure if it was going to go in defense or attack, so I went like with the guaranteed attack. So yeah, it went back into trap and spell instead. No. Hold down the B button. Alright, so I can make that 0. If I can't equip... Oh no! I was thinking just for gear freed. I'm thinking way too small there. No. Alright, summon out Panther Warrior. No. Right, put that on the field. No. And now, if I go Dice Skull... No, actually I won't use Dice Skull now. I'm thinking like... Just trying to think ahead here a little bit. Then tribute that. Oh, spoot. Oh yeah, of course, I knew that was gonna happen. It was just like... My monster's going to get destroyed. Do I have any way of negating that? I don't think I do. Goodbye, Panther Warrior. You kinda did your job. Rats. Yeah. Oh wait. Is it the same card? No, there's Tiki Soul. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Tiki Soul instead of going for Tiki Curse. Ah. Alright, didn't matter who I attacked, it still went to the boom. Can I still... Is that once per turn? Are you serious? If another... well, this card is if another... oh, no. It only works on, like, another card. It doesn't work on itself. I was gonna say, we're going in a loop there for a second. I was like, no, no, no. So I should have actually attacked that first and then went for that one. But if I did that, I wouldn't be able to destroy it. So I had to do it that way. Or I just sacrificed, like, oh, man. I don't know, that's a hard call, because I was like, I wanted to make sure all monsters were gone, but now that I think about it, I probably should have made it so it could have stuck around, but now there's no monsters on the field, so if the Temple of Kings does go down, he hasn't got to sacrifice. Oh, nice, all this could happen. There's no monsters on the field. And I draw this stupid thing. Time Wizard. You're gonna stay back for now. No, 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 I don't want to activate... Oh, I can't anyways. Does it count as an equip card or... I don't think it says equip, but it's not an equip card. I don't actually know how that works. This game is so weird because, yeah, someone in the comment section will tell me, then later down the track when I actually do see that comment, I'll be like, oh, okay, I can use Kunai Chain or I can't use Kunai Chain on Gearfried. It's so weird because it's like, I can't put equip cards onto it, but Kunai Chain is not technically an equip card, it's a trap card, so it's like, I don't know if I can actually do that. My brain is having an overload. This game is more complex than Pokemon, and I like Pokemon more, because it's not as complex. I'm having like a bit of a crisis going on here. Just damn it well attack, please. End this pain of mine. I generally think that Crash Mave actually did save my ass. Because at this rate, I'm actually going to win. Oh, I let go of the B. Alright, do your thing, Odion. Yes, a full hand. Oh, there's Temple of Kings. But there's no sacrifice going on, though that could very well be trap cards that he can summon. Insect Queen. But I don't have any sacrifices to use that, so I could, I could very well send it out, but it's just like, I'm either going to win here. Hold on, check field. 20, yeah, I've got enough. No, I don't want to activate, because it's like, I've got enough attack points. Unless he summons out a monster. Nope, no monster. Okay, that's a win. Boom, we won. Nice. Yeah, I actually generally think that Crash actually did save my ass. Odion's deck contained a copy of the Egyptian god card, did it? I didn't actually see it. This angered the gods, so the lightning struck Joey and Odion, sending them to the mat. Master Marik, I am not worthy enough to control this card, just as I am not worthy enough to be a part of your family. Odion! I tried my best to serve you, my master. I tried. Odion dedicated his life to protecting Marik by containing the evil within Marik. Hold on. I just realized, roll back a couple of seconds. He got struck by lightning. How is he still talking? In the anime, they were down for 5 minutes, and then there was a whole flashback where Joey's like, I'm gonna win this tournament, and then he still loses, and afterwards, like, everyone's like, get up, Joey, and then Joey gets up and he wins, and he's like, woo, I won by the power of plot armor. And then Odion just wakes up after, he's like, Marik, I am so sorry. Now we go on to this. But with Odion weakened, his control over the evil was losing its strength. Please forgive me, Joey. I am sorry. It was an honor for me to duel you, as I am still lying on the mat being struck by lightning, because this game has yet to rectify the fact that they actually were, recovered from that. Well, same to you, and thanks to that lightning bolt, I won't forget this duel for a while. Now that it's done, you gotta come clean. If you're not Marik, then who are ya? Oh yeah, that this game even then also forgets to mention too that their duel never finished. Winged Dragon of Ra was summoned. Joey would have lost, but then the lightning bolt struck them. And then the duel just ended. And then that's where Kaiba called that 5-minute rule. Whoever woke up won the duel. So Joey lucked out, got up and was like, where am I? And then won the duel just like that, even though he should have lost. I am only a servant of the real Master Marik. Admit your true identity, Marik. Yes, it's true. I am indeed the real Marik, you fools. So Namu lied to us. Oh my god, Taya. Oh my god. He just blatantly said, I am Marik, you fools. You became a fool by saying that. Namu, he was just a disguise to get me closer to Yugi. So Pharaoh, we finally meet face to face. Now at least I can finish the job my pathetic servants couldn't. Yugi and your puzzle. And power will soon be where they belong. Oh no, I was afraid of this. We're all in great danger. The great evil hidden within Master Marik has a darker side, and I am unable to contain it anymore. It's too late now. Ah! Marik, what's going on? I'm finally free again, which means I can do things my way. I was restrained for many years by that fool Odion. Who are you? I am the true Marik. I am not as kind as the one you've come to know, and soon I'll finish the job he couldn't complete and strip you of your powers. Ha 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 ha. And that actually hurt my throat. I've got a drink of water, thank God. So we got the reverse duel unlocked. That's probably going to be, I don't know, probably going to be easy. I think I just lucked out that time round. As I said, thanks Nintendo Switch for crashing on me. I probably would have lost the other one. We unlocked Odion. We also locked the Temple of Kings recipe, which I'm going to have a look at. Oh, yep, I was right. I'm pretty sure I mentioned previously too that Odion actually had Gravekeeper deck. And I'm wondering how much of a mirror challenge it will be. March of the Monarchs, we also got two. That was the one that like prevented monsters from being targeted if they were tribute summoned. Swamp Mirror, and some jewel points for that one. So before I go any further, I actually do want to have a look at that deck recipe, because he said he had the Winged Dragon of Ra, but I feel he might be lying. Now, again, I didn't really look at what the deck was called. All I gotta do is just look for Odion's mug. His smug little look. There we go. Temple of Kings. Did he have Winged Dragon of Ra? Yes, he actually did have Winged Dragon of Ra. And he also had Phantom of Chaos. I think that was like used to make like another pseudo Winged Dragon of Ra. Gold Sarcophagus, which is good. So really, the only monster cards he really had was a Cataville Omen to bring out the many trap cards in this deck. Mystical Beast of Circuit, which is obviously going off the Temple of Kings card. Phantom of Chaos. You can even like banish Winged Dragon of Ra to get... Oh, then again, this technically doesn't have any attack points, so that wouldn't work. This could technically take the attack points of this and then go off like that. And as we've seen in that duel, his deck is mostly like trap monster cards or monster traps. So Embodiment of Apophis, that's a trap monster card. I think that's what they're called, trap monster cards. That's an actual trap card itself. Magic Jammer, that's annoying. He's even got the Magical Arm Shield. Huh, didn't even know that. Swamp Mirror, that's a monster as well. Tiki Curse, that's a monster. And Tiki Soul, that's a monster as well. So a bit of an interesting deck there. It's kind of similar to that deck that we picked up from the challenges, where that was a token deck, which was very interesting indeed. Now, before I go any further, I do want to do the Duelist challenge. I'm going to like digress for just a sweet little second. And we're going to verse Odion with the Gravekeeper deck. And I'm going to change the Duelist icon from Bakura to Odion, actually, since he does use the Gravekeepers. So it feels only fitting that the deck icon will go to Odion at this point. I only went Bakura because that's what I had at the time of doing the icon. And I was also sick of seeing the robot. So, what do I get? But then again, if he has Necro Valley, then I shouldn't need to rely on my own Necro Valley. Oh, look at this! He had Commandment 2 and the same strategy that I use when I'm desperate for Necro Valley. Thanks! That's like one less thing I have to worry about. But the problem is, though, I kind of don't have decent monsters. I have everything else. Oh, there we go, Gravekeeper Spy. Thank you. So that goes down. I have Recruiter. And I have Gravekeeper Spy, so that can go down. And then I'm going to play a double summon. Play down my Recruiter into the fence position. Play that down. And then play that down. So I'm going to like negate his special summons. Yeah? We'll play that. I wonder if this actually affects Odion, because he's using Gravekeeper. Straight into Shaman. Interesting. I think that may have activated. It's hard to tell. Actually, I don't think that actually would work. It doesn't say. It only says my opponent's... No, it looks like it has, because Shaman would have a bit more than that, I'm pretty sure. I generally can't tell how to figure this out. I apparently can't read. So I can flip. Nah, I'm gonna let him just crash into it. And I'm gonna activate that so he can't special summon. Oh, okay, he's gonna do that. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to negate yours with mine. So, yep, that's getting negated. That's so funny. I negated an Imperial Tomb with an Imperial Tomb. That's hilarious. Okay, so no special summoning. That's a brick. It's a brick in this duel because it only prevents. Neither player can special summon monsters except Gravekeeper monsters. If either a Gravekeeper's monster... It's a brick because we're both using Gravekeepers. I forgot that clause in that text. I should have actually got rid of Shaman. Then again, Shaman can stick around. Oh, okay. Yeah, it actually did work. And I can actually grab... I don't actually want... I'm actually going for Necro Valley Throne. I mean, normally you go for Necro Valley, but Necro Valley's already on the field, so I don't actually have to worry about that. Okay, that's a dupe. And... I can only go for certain cards, can't I? Spiritualist it is. And Spiritualist can go into... attack position. Now, Gravekeeper Spy is 4, so technically I could fusion summon off that, I guess. Normally I'd go for like... oh, then again, I've got Necro Valley Throne, so... I guess I could activate that and then get like a big boss card out of that. So I could go for Visionary. Or I could go for Oracle for 10. Visionary is quite good though, because it's like the more cards I got in my graveyard, but then again, I don't tend to have more monsters in my graveyard. Oracle's better because it can stop its destruction if I tribute a card from my hand. And it also gains extra attack points for every card I tribute. Although at this point, Supernaturalist would just wreck shop. And he actually doesn't have Supernaturalist, there's nothing in his extra deck. Oh, sad. Then again, I can always get Oracle out with Rider Spirit, I guess. Which I actually have. Ha! This is gonna be hilarious. Yes! Alright, activate its effect. Alright, Supernaturalist. Yes, yes. Alright, fusion summon that for Gravekeeper Supernaturalist. And then hopefully my Rider Spirit activates. And then I can get my Oracle back and put that on the field for free! Yep. Yep. Thank you. Let's see. Even though, like, it's really easy to get onto the field without having to use my revival, I just don't think it gets all its... Oh. 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 Oh, it's banished now. Oh, forget that. Bummer. That's a bummer. Alright, let's do some damage. Boom. This actually might be relatively easy, because I actually kind of know Gravekeepers inside out at this point, and really the only way he's going to be able to get rid of my cards at this point would be to like negate its effect and then destroy it. What did I have in my brain just then to do? I've actually gently forgotten what I was going to do. Good job, me. Visionary. Why not? I think most of the cards in my graveyard actually might even be Trample Spell. Even Raigeki at this point wouldn't help because Supernaturalist doesn't get destroyed by Raigeki. Because Necro Valley's protecting it. 2 terraformings, lovely. Do you think I can just mill my deck at this point? I probably can. Let's mill. Let's do some milling. And just for the hell of it, just throw down a Necro Valley even though I don't need a Necro Valley down. I'm actually quite curious to see what he would do in like response to me throwing down a Necro Valley if like the AI kicks in and would MST that. Actually it looks weird when there's 2 Necro Valleys down. You just see like the cliffs and the sun, but if it's just one Necro Valley down, you see all like the valley down here, but you don't even see... Wow, did that actually just add on some extra attack points? You know, that's not OP or anything. Right, that gets sent to the graveyard for Visionary. It gets its effect too. And I add it to my hand, I'm pretty sure. which means I could do... Actually, I'll do Heretic, in case he brings down something like a Mirror Force or something. Cool. Now we just do this, and if this goes through, well, it's game. Oh, okay. That's cool, you're gonna go down anyways. I was like, that's a lot of banishing. Yeah, that actually was relatively easy. I didn't even lose any life points there. Dimensional Prison, Solomon Warning, and MST. Cool. Right, that was interesting. I didn't get to see most of the deck, but we can have a look at this deck edit. So Odion, Gravekeeper, I didn't even look at what I got, so I just, I'm taking a guess here. It's G for Gravekeeper, H-I-J-K, oh no, maybe not. What would it be under then? Oh wait, the Gravekeepers. It is technically Gravekeepers, but it was under the. Most times you don't classify the in like chronological, like A to Z. It's like you do Gravekeepers, comma, then the. Makes it easy. Alright, anyways, this is what they've recommended for Gravekeepers. So they've got Ambusher, which I don't run. Yeah, I don't run that. I do run Commandment, but I only run one. I can't speak because I got Terraforming in my deck. Descendant I do run. He's been a great handy. Heretic ×1, which yes, that's what I run as well. I may even run 2, depending on like how I feel. Nobleman, yes, I do run. This bit maybe because it floats into another Gravekeeper. Priestess ×2. I think I only run 1. Again, because it's only a pseudo Necro Valley. And that's only if there's no field spell on the field. So if there is, because the opponent's using one, it doesn't actually work. So I only run 1 for that reason, and Terraforming makes up for the rest of it. Recruiter, yes, I do run. Shaman, I run 2 of, because it also works with Spiritualist. Spy ×3, yep, but he runs Visionary ×2, but I run Oracle as well, so Visionary and Oracle. So Oracle's the level 10 monster for Gravekeeper, like the big boss monster. Darkhold ×1, yep, that's what I run. Graveal Steel ×2, I think that's what I run. I don't run MST though, because I run Imperial Tomb, which does the job most times, but it's only a counter trap, not a quick play. Necro Valley ×3, I do 2. That's only because I don't really want an overabundance, because once you play 1, it's kind of like a, you run a second one just in case. Bottomless Trap Hole, I don't run. Dimensional Prison, I don't run. Imperial Tomb and Necro Valley, I run only 2 because 3 is a little bit excessive, but it can be quite handy. Plus, it does have a chance to, when it's destroyed, it has. Oh no, sorry, I'm thinking Necro Valley Temple, not Tomb. Yes, no, I run 3 of these. I run Necro Valley Temple because it actually brings a spell card that works with Gravekeepers to your hand. Mirror Force, I was running. I think that's in my side deck at the moment. And Solomon Warning, don't run because I never had it to begin with, but I do have now, so I could run it, or I could side deck it. Although I'd probably run Solomon Judgment if I was to run a Solomon card, because Judgment I think is a little bit better, especially when you're running on low life points. I mean, yes, this is good, especially if you like have a high life points most time. 2,000 is a small price to pay compared to 4,000 if you're going from 8,000. But yeah, no, I generally would run Solomon Judgment because most times Solomon Judgment can pull you from behind back into the front. Why is it saying that I have a question mark over that when I do have Imperial Tomb, or is that because I'm already running Imperial Tomb? Interesting. Missing 4 cards. I'm not missing 4 cards. What are you rattling on about, game? Or is that because... if that's the case, then you can't run, like, 3 different decks with, like, 3 copies of a card, which would suck. Because I technically should have all those cards. Because I have Necro Valley ×2. That's a fact. And I have Imperial Tomb. That's a fact. I have Commandment. That's a fact. Interesting. And I have Gravekeeper Spy ×3. I don't know what this game's rattling on about at this point. Why am I missing 4 cards? I have these cards. It's so weird. Really weird. don't know why it's saying that. So weird. Like, there's Spy times 3. There's Commandment. There's I'm only running 2 of these, never mind. I'm just trying to work this out. Why is it saying I'm missing cards when I actually do have them? What was the other one I was saying it didn't have, but I had times 3 and I was like, that's so weird. Necro Valley, I've got 2. Huh, I really don't know why it was saying that. Anyways, we're moving on. Reverse Duel. I rattled on for so long there, just trying to work that out. Alright, story deck. Vanity's Emptiness. Woo! Alright, I really need a drink at this point. Alright, I am going first. Which, I would prefer going second, just so I know what Joey's doing. I did get March of the Monarchs, because that works in with most of this deck. And no, I can play it. So anything that's special summoned is protected. Alright, just summon a whole bunch of stuff. I seriously just had a full back row at that point. 5 cards face down. The protagonist of the anime will be like, what? What? And activate effect. And yeah, I get to choose. Like, okay, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna call it Divine, and then I'm going to. What's my favorite type? Oh, I don't actually have a favorite type. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do my favorite type. Divine sounds funky, and we'll do Divine Beast. Why not? And you're going to go into attack position because you got 1800 attack. When the other thing comes out, that's going in defense. So Tiki Soul into defense. And that makes it so if something else gets attacked or something like that, it goes foolish. I actually can't activate. Yeah, why not? And then this is going to go into defense for now because it's still Joey's turn. Alright, so I just got 3 monsters on the field in 1 turn. Foolish Burial, is he gonna Monster Reborn? If he does, I kind of wish I had a card back in my hand to negate that. It's the only reason why you would banish, send like a Jinzo to the graveyard. Hey, Soul Exchange. Now, let's go Battle Flares. Oh, nothing's happening there. Rats. Right, that's all she wrote for that turn because a little Wingard actually does kind of wall me a little bit here, which is very annoying. I got walled by a little elf. Okay, Rocket Warrior. That thing kind of makes it like it crashes into you and you lose 500 attack. I think I can send it back to my back row. Yep, I can. Cool. So I can just resummon it. Right, that's going to go back on defense, but I can easily just take that out. And then just resummon my Swamp Mirror, and I'm going to make it again for the lols, Divine and Divine Beast. Because why not? We can. We got the choice. May as well do it. Discard 1 card, negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. Then you can destroy 1 face-up monster. Hold on. When your opponent activates a spell card that will destroy a spell trap card on the field, discard 1 card. Negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. Then you can destroy 1 face-up monster. That's kind of like inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's attack on the field. The problem is, though, he has nothing, so I'm going to hold that back for now. Although... oh, no, I can't. I got a full back row. Never mind. Alright, go into that. Because you kind of want it so, like, he can't... tribute summon. Because, like, he's got Legendary Swords... Legendary Fisherman... and all those other shenanigans, but at this point I don't have anything really to tribute if he was to summon that out. He's got Insect Queen, Jinzo, which is in the graveyard, so 1 monster reborn and that's out. Embodiment and Apotheosis. Again, not crash into that, figure out what it is. Bang. That could make a second attack. I mean, if you powered it up, yeah, that'd be quite handy. At this point, I'm just waiting. I can't even put down Temple of Kings at this point. What can I do? Oh, I can discard. Like, if he was to play a spell card, I can easily discard it. But at this point, he's just like throwing monsters at me, and my Mirror Swamp is just like, nah, nah, chopping them all down. This is gonna be a long duel, by the way. Until I can get like a really powerful card onto the field. Which could take 3,000 years at this point. I have like another way of like protecting myself. He must be waiting for 2 cards on the field because he's not doing anything besides summoning. And he really wants that card down. And it's like, nope. Finally, we have some back row going on. I can't do anything because my back row, my back row is full. And I'm going to have to start discarding very soon. Still nothing. Come on. I legitimately have a full back row. I'm starting to regret my decisions here. Okay, so finally we're going to get some action. So, bang, I'm going to lose 500 attack points. And I lose 100. Use Tiki Soul, yes. Back into my back row, and we repeat the process again. You go back into defense position. I activate my trap card, bringing out the monster again into attack position. I'm going to have a full hand. I'm going to have to discard at this point, but again, I'm going to do Divine. And then I'm going to do Divine Beast, because why not? I have a Divine Beast Swamp Mirrorer, because I can. And now I go into battle position, or battle... I always say battle position when I go into battle phase. I have no idea why. And now I end phase, but I'm going to have to discard. I have like 2 of these in my hand. Do you think I just should get rid of Judgment of Anubis at this point? I mean... I need something to actually go out of my back row to begin with. I'm going to put it in the graveyard. That better not be biting me in the ass later on. Oh, look, Giant Trunade. Yes! I can finally activate my magic chamber. You can go. Bye. Finally, I can play something. Except that would have been the perfect time to play Judgment of Anubis, actually. And I got another Swamp Mirrorer. Finally, we can play you down. And that activates... Does it technically destroy? He has to play something soon that destroys it. I think. Because Giant Trunade only returns back to the hand. Which would leave me open, yes. Maybe I should have just played... oh, here we go. Wait. My thing should stop that. So it's a card effect. Or not. Now my back row's, like, open. But yeah, I'm ready to take a bit of a whopping here. Well, finally... Oh, he actually did... Oh, lovely. I have Temple of Kings now. You can activate 1 trap card the turn it was set. Huh, cool. So if I play that down... Yes, and then activate that. Temple of Kings activates. That comes out, and I'm going to go that into defense position just to save my hiney. Although I should have actually put that into attack position, my bad. Because he's now got to put everything into defense position, because I can't actually use that. Not bad. That was a oop. Oopsies! I could have actually got rid of Little Wingard at this point. And I think he can use Time Wizard again. I think I did a oopsies. I generally actually think this time I did it oopsies, and I can own up to that one. I think I did an oopsie. Oopsies. That one mistake of not putting my card into attack position. Oh, never mind, it blew up. Cools! That did the job for me. Oh, you are gonna somehow gear freed though. Oh, why would you put it in attack position? I'm stuck in this dilemma again where I can't actually get rid of something. Ha. Well, at this rate, we're gonna deck ourselves out. Fun. Just the type of game I like to play. Waiting till one of us decks out. Or until I get my card. Alright, you're gone. At this rate, Joey's gonna have a massive graveyard. Can I please have my mystical beast? There's ×3 of it. I should be getting, like, statistically speaking, I should be coming very close to drawing it. Or not. Ugh. If I had my Tiki soul down, I could have actually done it, so I crashed into it. Oh. Yeah, no, if I had my Tiki... Oh. Okay. That's a problem. Cool, so now... Oh, for peak's sakes, I was like, you could have did me a favour there. Right, swords then. Lock you down for like 3 turns, and hopefully I draw something by that point. I have 3 Tiki Curse. I don't think he's gonna be dumb enough to like attack into like my other trap card. Right, another end phase, nothing done. All I need is my mystical wow, I actually just drew Winged Dragon of Ra, and I have no room in my back row. Oh, if I can get one more card on the field, I could then use Soul Exchange and then go for Winged Dragon of Ra. Yes, yes! That needs to happen. I can't do anything. I'm going to discard March of Monarchs. Because this duel needs to end sometime soon. Another card in the back row. The problem is though, if one of them is a Sagetsu armor, I go rip. And I lose Winged Dragon. Oh, finally. Alright, let's summon you. Oh no, it won't go rip because I got my March of Monarchs. That completely prevents it from being targeted or affected. Alright, cool. So we finally got that done. Now... Eventually that was going to go rip. It has to go rip eventually. And then I can activate this. This has 1800 attacks, so that can go up. Right, we're gonna win! Finally! It only took me like 3,000 years. Oh, fairy box. Flip a coin, tails. Nah, bye. Oh wait, I was gonna say yeah, it has to go because it failed. Oh wow, I got attack points because of that too. Nice. Boom. Oh no, what? Why would you... Oh, scapegoat, that's why. I was like, why is he activating that? Unfortunately though, I had the wrong bloody counter trap down. It only works on when I lose a spell card. I should have got rid of Judgment of Anubis. And... Oh! Fairy box made it so everyone has 0. It only works when it... Ah. Okay, no. End phase. Alright, so he's got to pay 500 to keep it on the field. Oh, lovely. Heads. Hey! Oh, wow! That's a nasty turn of events. Oh, wow. A full field of tokens. Gone rip. Oh, wow. And now I can just do this, and if he summons out another monster, I can get a free winged dragon Ra. Oh man, I'm so excited if I don't win this duel before that. I actually want to get a winged dragon on the... I actually don't think I'm going to get a chance. I generally don't think I'm going to get the chance to. I'm going to just whack into it with 3,000. Heads. Ah. Try again. You can't get lucky 3 times in a row. Tails. Thank you. And then, again, I'm actually not going to finish it this turn because Fairy Box actually made it, so I can't. Thank you. 2 out of 3, not bad. That's a song, by the way. Alright, summon a monster out, you coward. Come on, summon a monster. If you got any left, that is. I was going to say he's got no monsters left, he's probably destroyed them all. Ah, no! Oh wait, no, I got full back row. Oh wait, I can! Yes! I'm gonna summon out Winged Dragon and Ra! Oh no, I can't. I gotta wait another turn, don't I? No! I gotta wait another turn! No, I'm gonna wait. I want Winged Dragon and Ra on the field. I refuse to end this duel without having Winged Dragon and Ra on the field. And plus he's just gonna like, almost kill himself anyways with like, paying the cost of Fairy Box. I don't care if he gets Sugetsu'd armored at this point. I'm going to get Winged Dragon on the field. It's gonna have terrible attack, but I don't care. I want to end this duel with Winged Dragon and Ra. Awesome, we actually got the Winged Dragon and Ra using 3 tributes. What does this do? Like, I genuinely forgotten what this actually does. This card's normal summon cannot be negated. Oh yeah, no Sugetsu armor, alright then. When normal summoned, other cards and effects cannot be activated. When this card is normal summoned, you can pay life points that you only have 100 left. This card gains attack and defense equal to the amount of life points paid. You can pay 1,000 life points and target one most. Oh, okay. I want to make it so I have 100 life points left. This better work, because I've just done the most idiotic thing ever otherwise. No, don't. No! Oh, no! No! Oh, I wanted to win with Winged Dragon and Ra, but no, you have to ruin my fun. Hey! Oh, I didn't want exactly get the ending I wanted. I wanted to win with the Winged Dragon and Ra, but I can't have fun apparently. Alright, cool, that's all completely done. How much did we actually do in this? Not much. We only did 1 duel. Or we did 2, but then we did like... I think I went on the tangent after that point and was like, oops, I should actually be playing. Alright, so am I doing Joey or not? I think we should go into Yugi and try and get Summon Skull, and then I can work out that point. But as I said, I'm probably going to do like some grinding at Singapore and just get that completed. May as well get Grandpa's completed too, and then probably Yugi's completed, and then we can get onto like more deck building at that point. So I need Summon Skull! Oh, that looks cool. Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. That's with like, any dragon monster in Dark Magician. Okay, cool. We got the Tricky, that's a good card. Berserker Magical. Is that the one? No, that's not the one where it's like, it might be. It's like the meme where like Yugi's battling Weavile and he just keeps a dragon. He's like, draw Monster Cardo, and then Weavile just keeps getting attacked and it's like, draw Monster Cardo, blah! Draw Monster Cardo, blah! Draw Monster Cardo, blah! And it just keeps repeating and repeating and repeating. We might see that. Oh, that was cool. Sky Galloping Guy, the Dragon Champion. That's a new one. Alright, cool. We'll keep going on. Destruction, Knight's Title, Skulldog Marik. I actually own that card in real life too. Gold Sarcophagus. Nice, that's a good card. King's Knight as well for that fusion card. The Magnet Warrior, Chosen One. I owned that one too in real life as well. Monster Reborn. Rapid Fire Magician. How many Magician cards do I know are going to be that I don't know of? Magic Formula. Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. Try and say that one 3 times fast. Magical Circle, Lemon Magician Girl, that came out just recently. Mage Power, yes. Beta, the Magnet Warrior. Now just need Gamma, the Magnet Warrior, as well as their like final card. Right, continuing opening. Beta, the Electromagnet Warrior. I think that was in like what was it called? We own it here. It's like the Legendary Duelist pack or something like that. You got that, I think. I can't remember, but I know I read that somewhere. I was like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's a terrible card, by the way. Don't ever run it unless you got like some gimmick deck that runs around it. It's not worth it. Dark Sage, Chaos Sorcerer. I had that too. That was part of like the Chaos deck at one point. That was quite, I think it was like S tier or something like that deck, and it got like nerfed at some point, or something got banned and it completely shut it down. Thea and the Great Sphinx. I own those cards in real life as well. Some of these bring back memories. Catapult Turtle, Marshmelon, yes! That's a good card for a stall deck. There's Gamma. And we got the Artemias. We got that a lot quicker than we did the Claw. Had that too. A lot of these I'll like read in my own time too. Silent Magician. Oh, we got another eye. Wow, how come I couldn't get the Claw this easy? Just RNG doesn't like me sometimes, I swear. Dark Magic Curtain, Fire Princess, Silent Swordsman, Monster Reincarnation. Cools. Alright, that's our openings there for Yugi. So at the moment, we're just gonna go through and wait for a Summoned Skull to appear at some point. But anyways, that's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Actually, didn't go over as much as I thought it was going to go over. So next episode, we'll continue with the campaign. Because as I say, oh, where are we at? I think we're at Season 3? Yes, where are we? We just finished Season 2, so it seems only like fair that would be the only major duel featured in this episode. So yeah, Season 3 begins next episode with Kaiba versus Ishizu, and then we'll have Kaiba versus Yugi in like their epic duel, and then we have the finale for Season 3. Wow, that's a very short season. Only 3 episodes representing Season 3. I'm pretty sure Season 3 starts there, and that's Season 2. Because it's... No, I think I'm wrong. I generally think I'm wrong. I think that happens. That's the end of Season 2, then that's Season 3. I'm pretty sure, because the VR thing doesn't happen... Or does it? No, the VR thing happens after this. Because Marik's in his evil form when they're in the VR world. Now I know where we are. So yeah, this is Season 3 officially. I worked it out, it's all good. But anyways, that's where we are in the next episode. So until then, make sure to stay beautiful. And this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!